Chryptik and Saurus K, two powerful samurais in a lifetime long ago, still yet unacquainted with each other, came home to their respective villages to find that they had been decimated by the same unknown attackers. Their families and their entire town slaughtered in cold blood, they being the only survivors.
I can't seem to let go with the sword in my hand. I stand in horror amidst disorder and gore. The borders of war on this land are no more. Torn torsos litter the sand floor outside of my door. I'm heartsick, my heart skips. I'm dying inside as I lie down, envisioning my wife and crying child. They're crying out, wishing I might appear right out of the darkness and step and cutting every enemy line, deflecting the armies, protecting them from harming them like about 1,010 times. I guess a ladder was nowhere to be found. Now I'm left breathless, clenching her dresses, putting the tortured corpses, arresting the beds, and mentally I'm bled thin. I can barely carry them, I can bear to bury them, I can barely stare at them, but they look peaceful there. I take a piece of her hair and a piece of me shatters like a mirror.
Where are my children? Where is my love? This terrible vision, this can't be my home. This barren land isn't, yet clearly resembles what's barely my village. Everyone was slaughtered, sons and daughters found clutching their mother's arms, covered in ugly markings. And above all the cluttered carcasses, there were grown men hung from the market. I just stood. Why, how? Maybe cause I was away trading on the spice routes of the Silk Road. This wouldn't have happened if I was around, and my family would have been good right now. I'm left shook. The shore I approach as I mistook bodies as driftwood scorching afloat. An enemy knife left behind shows the course to approach as I boarded my boat.
I arrived at the enemy, ready, revenge is binding me, violence inside of me, eyes of a tyrant, desire lives.
I'm heavily tired from traveling at the fiery memories in my head are steady keeping my mind alive. I see the gate in a dark shadow, I creep up, unleash my blade and start battle.
Alarmed, I act fast and rationally attack, lands dull in the grass, it's the back of full pace and grasp my satchel, a handful of throwing stars. I ask only once will I pose this to you, my foe. Either die by my bilateral battle scars or try and handle my hidden art of grapple.
My fingers start to tremble, look at the dark castle. I'll meet my fate when your emperor's heart is smashed through the back of his body, slashed at his army of royal guards. I'm mangled and hacked through, parted in two, starting with you.
I bother no one, I left my servitude back when my family's buried this you were through. My whole village burned to fumes, courtesy of your crew. You're nothing but merciless brutes.
People were murdered too? Yeah. That's the purpose of you being here? I'm now seeing clear. If your story is true, then we should hurry and choose to leave our fear here and enter with furious moves against the emperor and end his years of worthless rule.
Just in my ears perk as I hear a curious suit appear eerily where I swear I heard a person move.
I push him as a singing arrow cruise, whoosh through the breeze, a narrow miss of a terrible wound.
In a second, the sailant's neck is nailed with a tail end of a shuriken, his shriek and bleeding, saying red. And licking, I appear left of him like a deadly steam and sever his head region, ending his feeling, leaving the rest of the beat.
Seeing his flesh in pieces, the memory increases of the evil events that I've seen caused by the enemy's legion. I'll put him to sleep beneath the dirt, and his people will learn to listen whenever death is speaking.
We both bust through the door, my sword lust for more, sustenance, blood and gore, cutting warriors' guts as they pour.
I grip my katana with honor and stick it in father and slaughter with viciousness and rip through their armor.
I crush others with one cut, double the score, muscle tons to the floor, uppercuts, pummel grunts with a torch.
I spit a mantra, the quick constant sickening horror. My blade slips on their shoulders, smoldering sticks in the corner.
Stuff of lore, decking the torch, slusted with boards, must be a lord, me hustling for nothing abnormal.
With a ridiculous aura, killing no particular order, sort of like they did to our children, and this is karma.
I'm the sort to muster up toughness like minotaurs, suffer my torture, you're done, and under my cunning and force.
100 dead, nothing is left.
But I'm not fine, I'll tear the gods from the sky for my hunger is fed.
My friend, we aren't done before the parting of the sun, we'll find the emperor.
I'll start carving his lungs, I'll starve and stumble until his heart's part of my palm. When it's charred and gone, departing we start march at dawn.
But he has no guards to calm, and the gods of war part the walls like I'm hardly calm, let's wash his skull.
But he's not here.
I found this odd year.
I recognize the icon as a knight with a long spear.
From where?
For northern land, and I'm more than a tourist of the forested borders it has.
Then prepare for a journey, I swear I'll be tearing and burning this murdering terrorist body and probably burying it early.
The story is long from over.